So for the last few weeks, I would say that COVID-19 has obviously dominated global headlines and by extension our local headlines. Right now we're up to about 96 cases and it's changed the way everyone does business. So for me, my day-to-day work day through the week and on the weekend has changed tremendously. So that's something that we will talk about, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever happening in the COVID times. Our borders have been closed, but there is the possibility of air travel resuming on July 1st. Can I say yay? I think we have all been waiting for that news, but the parks and beaches still are closed. I love the beach, so that's probably my greatest frustration right now. So typically, before COVID, I would say that the beach is one of the places that I went regularly just to take in the salt air, to go swimming, to just move away from the regular hustle and bustle of the day-to-day. So what I have to resort to now is at least I can drive past the coast just about every day, and the view of the water is kind of my one way of escaping for now. So that's at least one positive in this crazy time we're living in now. And while the streets are typically busy through the week, even though we're still on curfew, because people do their essential things like going to the bank or grocery shopping, they have until 9 o'clock to do that. So a lot of people are on the roads. However, the weekend, for the most part, the streets are empty with only essential workers moving about. That is either heading to work or being able to do their shopping on the weekend, seeing that they probably would not have been able to do it through the week. I've become accustomed to dealing with the police on the weekends. They're usually up there at checkpoints at different places. For the most part, it's typically a smooth process. I have had times when I've been pulled over. My pet peeve is when they leave the barricades in the road, but they're not visibly present or even there, so I think that's a bit hazardous. I guess right now everybody's waiting to see if the lockdowns are gonna continue into June. We're pretty much at the end of May right now. My workload has increased, so I have TV updates, I still have to anchor news, I still have to record radio news, or basically do evening news, do so much more as an army of one or two on the weekend. There's a lot of excitement, but I love it all. I can't lie. I can't say that I don't enjoy what I do. So as you can see, all the cameras are stocked to the side. The set is empty, but everything is in place to start again tomorrow. So basically the news day is done. As you can see, there is basically no one in the newsroom. It's usually hectic and busy, but COVID-19 has meant that we have reduced numbers on the weekend. It's pretty much a skeleton staff out and about, making sure we get the news to you in a safe way. So this COVID-19 time has been crazy interesting. In the midst of COVID-19, we had the health minister resigning. Can you believe that? Yes, he resigned because of course the country's borders were closed. However, he allowed 6 Americans to land here in the capital without, I guess, a proper clearance. So of course he took responsibility for it and the prime minister accepted his resignation. Some persons felt that it was a bit harsh because we were in such a crisis, but it happened, and the health minister then became the portfolio of the prime minister, so he's still at this time acting as the minister of health. So one of the things I really miss is just hanging out. This time has been so confined, so one of the things I just want to do is kick back and relax and hang out, not worry about social distancing, not worry about spacing, not worry about mask and people, just really wanting to have a great and relaxing time while I'm out. Thankfully, Phase 1B allows us to have curbside service so we can get access to alcohol. So I can go to some of the places I like at least. I've been able to go back to Twisted Lime and get their nice juicy burger, or even get a Wallaby Darn from Outback. So listen, anybody knows me know that I love to eat. But one thing I do notice is that social distancing is probably another change that has been thrust upon us. While I love the whole curbside service experience and I appreciate that it's the offering now, I miss just being able to go to a bar on a Friday night and hang out with my friends, just have some shots and just laugh and reflect on the week, but enjoy the moment that is. So who knows what the new normal will look like. We're finally on phase 4, so it's only a matter of time before I can go and get my hair done. But phase 5 is the final phase. I don't know how soon we're gonna get there. Next weekend means the final and 2-weekend lockdown. So we're getting closer to whatever our new normal will be. Obviously, wearing face masks is gonna be a part of that new normal since it's been our normal for some time now. But obviously COVID-19 isn't going anywhere. I think we just need to make the most of it, live with it, and just enjoy our day-to-day life. This has been an interesting process, particularly since in the midst of the pandemic, we have the riots ongoing in the United States. So we will see if there is a resurgence in cases or not. But nonetheless, I am happy because we're getting closer to reopening, and July 1st means borders opening. Next week, domestic travel begins. So hey, I'm getting even closer to my island hopping adventure. So I'm happy. I hope you're happy too, and we're all making it through in what has been a difficult but trying time, but a necessary learning experience.